Hello everybody. I'm going to be playing a bit of Torchlight 2. I'm doing a modded run. Got over 200 hours in the game and just had the urge to play it once more. Alright, so making a whole brand new character. Sure, that'll work. So the deal with Torchlight 2 is in the base game, you've got Ember Mage, Berserker, and Engineer. With mods, I've got a couple other options. Oh yeah, and Outlander, that's another base one. But this mod adds 4 new classes. There's plenty of more mods to add even more than that. For my pet, I think I'm gonna go with... I'll go with a wolf. Yeah, I'll go with a wolf. Sure, Ripley. And I'm going to play on Elite. I am not going to do Hardcore because things can get very silly very quickly.
Deep beneath Torchlight, a darkness gathered. 3 heroes confronted the beast called Ordrak. Yet even in death, Ordrak's corrupted heart endured and called out.
I turned the game volume way down. Sorry about that. To pretty much just summarize what the story is, in the base game there were 3 characters, and they are now the main characters of the sequel. That right there is the rogue that you would play in the first game. The big burly guy with a sword, that was the warrior. And this guy behind you, or behind the warrior, casting spells, that was actually the Ember Mage that you would play in the first game. And he became corrupted with Ember.
Heroes may fall, hope may fade, but new heroes will rise.
Alright. So the class I picked was Engineer. This is part of the base game. Some things have changed based off of the mods I'm using. But a big thing about this, just think of this game as Diablo. You have your own pet. You can give him the gear and he'll run back to town and sell it for you. Or you can also give him a shopping list of things to come back with, be it potions, identification scrolls, waypoint scrolls, dynamite for fishing. You can also give him spells to cast. Alright, so what is my first couple abilities? No, not J. S. Okay. So there are 3 particular trees. These 7 abilities on each tree. Those are castable abilities. On the bottom, those are passives. You can mix and match if you would like. As you can see here, there are tier bonuses for each one that changes how certain spells react with one another. I'm pretty much gonna stick with a 2-handed weapon for this character, but starting out I have Flame Hammer. I can respec later on.
I think this is as far as I can go. You should carry on to the Asterian Enclave, but you're on your own. Warn them that the alchemist destroyed Torchlight and is headed their way. He may be there already.
You have a new quest.
State your business.
Alright. Got 100 gold on me. It's a great hammer, 2-handed. So yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Check to see if there's anything down here. Normally there never is, but I remember where the majority of secrets are on the maps, but well, I'd like to say I remember where they are. We'll see. I've also got a cannon now. Level 4. Starting out, I don't have anything too crazy. I've just got this overhead smash for now. Alright, so here is my whole class ability bar. A junior gains charges by damaging enemies up to a maximum of 5 charges. If charges are available, certain skills like Flame Hammer will consume a charge to significantly increase the power. Some skills consume all charges, while others help to gain charges more rapidly. Charge will decay after a period of inactivity. So there I consume one, and that causes little flame spouts to go forward and scatter around. Alright, so right now my pet got wounded, they're at low health, so they're just gonna run around for right now until they've recovered. I could also give them a healing potion. Hello Val, how are you, my friend? CP pump seems to have gotten deaded. How about... Jesus Christ. Okay. I know it's very rare for this to occur, but were you able to figure out it was going bad before things became catastrophic? Just gonna check something. What was it? I completely blinked. Alright, never mind. Continuing on. Alright, so I help this guy. I get a reward for it. I shall take a superior hammer. Thank you. Ah yes, settings. I'm confused. Oh well. Let's do normal. You not push the CPU over the recommended safe temp, if that's what you mean. Well, you say, like, your CPU pump is dead, so does that mean, like, your CPU... Well, obviously, I'm gathering that from what you just said, it's not an issue, but... My question was... Normally, when people notice that their CPU pump is going bad, it's already too late. So everything is still functional, you just need a new cooling system, I take it? Alright, so I did level up, so now I get to choose some stats. I'm probably gonna stick with Vitality and Strength. I'll go 3 points Vitality, 2 in Strength, because I deal plenty of damage. For now. 2% chance to stun for 3 seconds. When you hit it foes with your melee weapon, you have a chance to direct excess energy into your weapon. While supercharged, you gain additional charge. Supercharged surges do 24% weapon damage, 3% bonus gain on charge. So I have Slam. Going over here, I can do a healing bot or blast cannon, shield bash, or force field. I'll do the heal bot. And he follows me around for a while and just heals me. He's a good boy. You think so? I can turn the PC and watch YouTube and stuff is fine, just chilling out at 75C. Just watching a video doesn't really say at least. My guess is that it's clogged, as in it's late dying. Doesn't push the water around fast enough to keep it cool. Well, normally whenever I hear people say like, oh yeah, my thing died, you know, it starts... It does clog and then starts leaking everywhere, so thankfully you still have a PC compared to some of the horror stories I hear about. Yeah, I don't blame you at all. Do you have another pump ordered by chance? Wow. I got a critical and it gave me 3 charges. Nice. Taking it into the shop in the morning, hoping I still have some left on the warranty. What always sucks is that it seems like the warranty intentionally is put there just in time for it to die. To kind of explain what exactly is happening right now, as I mentioned before, this is Torchlight 2. Hang on. Put this on. I think that's better. Maybe. This is Torchlight 2. It's, think of Diablo, but honestly a lot better than what Diablo 3 ever could have been. Yes, I have mods on it, but the base game is just fine. I put like close to 150 hours in before I started modding it. This is one of the base classes in the game, the Engineer. So every time you level up, you get to choose your stats, you know, like any normal game would allow. As the Engineer, you pretty much have gadgets through construction. So right now I've got a healing bot who heals me over time, obviously. Yes, I did try to explain it to you a while ago. Later on, I can get spider mines. I can get a gun bot that follows me around. I can get a sledge bot that follows me around, which is great. Over here in Aegis, it just makes me a walking brick shit house. Over here in Blitz, this just allows me to deal all damage. So you have your damage tree, your utility tree, and then your defense tree. With the amount of hours I put into this, to say that I love this game is an understatement. What's my build? Well, Engineer has been my favorite class all the time. My favorite thing to do, just strap on a... the walking brick shit house. Yeah. I like strapping myself with a two-handed weapon, so beefing out heavy lifting and supercharge for my melee skills. Having a force field around me, so I just walk around absorbing all damage, not taking anything. Just walk up and boop them. The great thing with two-handed weapons is it's a cleave. So I walk up and just swing once and I hit everything around me. And of course I got my pet, who... I don't think you were in the stream at the time whenever I went over this, but, you know, if I don't need this stuff, just give it all to him. He can go back to town. He'll sell all his stuff for me. But this is a spell tab. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can both acquire spell scrolls over time, and I can give him spells to cast. What I like doing... Can I give the doggo head pats? No, but I can feed him fish. I'm sure there's a mod that allows you to give him head pats, you know, in all seriousness. But, it's not just a dog. You can give yourself a cat, an owl. You can mod it in to give other stuff. Part of the base game, just because it's on Steam, they added in the head crab from Half-Life, so you can have that as a pet running around with you. The stats on the base pet doesn't matter. Like, it's going to be the same no matter which starting pet you have. Later on, like I said, feeding fish. That's actually a huge mechanic, because some fish will transmogrify your pet into something else, and it will gain special abilities. And some of those fish will permanently transform him into something else. So unfortunately, just having the doggo the entire time may not be viable. Well, you can definitely get away with it, but...
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
I'm also playing on the hardest difficulty, so I take a lot more damage than normal. I'm gonna encounter a lot of elite enemies more often, and a bunch of crazier variants added onto it. Think of it, I guess, in a sense of like Borderlands style of like badass enemies in terms of variation. You'll notice them whenever they come up. I'll encounter them very soon. Bro, look at that goopy goop. Hello, Karmic. Yes, all the goop.
State your business.
Alright, so here's the first hub. I got another skill point. I shall put it in, I think, force field. Actually, I'll throw you there. So yeah, a literal bubble, and it also goes on my doggo.
I thank you for your warning, but it is a
More damage. Yes, please. I'll take the better hammer.
You have received a quest.
Oh, I need level 6. Or 27 strength.
You just get here?
Beast Armory. Yes, okay.
You have a new quest.
I don't think I can really buy anything here. Keep that on me. Chaos Ember spec. Putting it on armor gives me better movement speed. Sure. I need my healing bot.
I don't have enough mana.
Oh, I have no mana potions. Jesus Christ. So these little guys will run around and eat corpses, spawning more little blood imps. They're very nice.
Is wounded.
Just waiting for Mr. Streamer to get some goop. Well, I'm only very low level, so I'm not gonna be rolling in the goop just yet.
I don't have enough mana.
Okay. These little spinning things around the enemies means that they're barbed, so dealing damage to them also deals damage to me. And yes, even if you use ranged attacks, it will also apply that damage to you, so you can't get around it just by having a ranged weapon. remember playing this game about a year ago, but then bought Hades and Valheim. Yeah, I still have a soft spot in my heart for this game, and I still think it definitely stands up today. Again, I put over 200 hours into this. Exact count, 220 right now. Alright, Charge Domination. Ah, yeah, that was a really good one. Damage is equal to 3 times your strength as expressed below. When you hit a stun target, Electric Surge helps finish off that target. I can go with Spider Mines. It's a 25 cost, I've only got 55. Could be a problem. I'll do heavy lifting. Chance for a stun is pretty good. I think I played this on 360 or at least Torchlight 1. Yeah, Torchlight 1 I think was on Xbox Live Arcade. Trying to log into the website where I got the PC from. Wrong password, wrong password. Have you forgotten password? Set a new one. New password cannot be the same as the old password. Post stable. Have you been, Mr. Streamer Man? I've been alright. I've definitely been better, but, you know, I'm hanging in there, taking it one day at a time. Work has not been kind to this poor soul. But I'm here, I'm playing video games, so that's a good way to de-stress. You just assume it's gender.
Not enough mana.
Yesterday was awful for you? Well, thankfully yesterday is over, right? So that means it's only gotten better, right? Right?
Your pet has fled.
Ooh. Got my first stun proc, nice. Alright, that's,
Mana.
okay. Oh my god, that damage. And they're just running around eating bodies. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh!
I don't have enough mana.
Stop it! Please! Oh my god.
Your pet
Get that goop. I'm trying.
has fled.
Well, they're running out of bodies to bring up, so that's at least a plus.
Not enough mana.
Just chugging potions, healing through it. Alright. For my efforts, I got this. Sure, why not? Woke up on Tuesday with chest pain and ribs hurting like crazy. Went to the ER and ended up spending 11 hours there. Jesus. Wait, no, Wednesday. I got out at ER on Thursday. Blood test, ECG, CT scan, X-ray, pretty much every test they could. Well, did they at least figure out what was wrong with you? Also, my goodness, how bad was that medical bill? Okay, so there's something down south I need to go to.
I need your help.
You have received a quest.
Blood cells came back positive for either blood clots or pneumonia, and they ruled out blood clots with a CT scan. No medical. Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot. You don't. Yeah. Lucky you. 3 meals, my goodness, what is this luxury? Here in America, you get a Jello cup and a pudding cup and get charged like $20 for each.
Your pet has fled.
Oh my god, that damage. Just one attack and my shield goes down. Alright, can I... That's a ranged weapon at least. What was a combo for that? W. So I have a shotgun. Got a sandwich for cups, cheese sticks, bread, and milk. Oh man, that'd at least be like a $400 meal charge. Can't find the PC on the shopping list on the website, meaning that the store will be happy when I tell them to figure it out. It's in your system. Yeah, there you go. Make it their problem. My new turkey sandwich was super bland, but it's a whole lot better than nothing. Yeah, I was about to say, I mean, it's free food, so that's the price you gotta pay. Might not be great, but it's at least free. Alright, how much damage does this do? Not a lot. Oh, Jesus.
Your pet has fled.
Another Amber Spec.
Your pet has fled. Your pet has fled.
I need to up that healing bot. That's gonna be my next investment. Hospital food might be the worst food I've ever had. But here's the thing, do you have to pay for it? Another hero unit. Take out the little ones first. They're multiplying, that's lovely. Armor destroyer, you say? To the point where I said, fuck this, and broke out and went to McDonald's. It's sad that I want to try and argue and like defend, be like, but it was free though. Pet minion damage. Excuse me, I'm reading stuff. Alright, I'm gonna need to send him back for some potions. Alright, Mr. Pet. Mr. Fancy Doggo. Sure, put those on. Of course, I just put a gem in there. I'll hold on to that. Alright, give you my shopping list. No. Why is it doing this? That's not adding one, that's... Okay. Yeah, I can't afford that. 25, no. Get 10. Get 10. I do have enough for that, right? It's almost all my money. Send Pet to town. They'll be back in 40 seconds. So I'm all alone. Look, he went DoorDash Pizza Hospital, probably gotten scolded. I did that at the mental ward a few times, Jesus. I very much got yelled at, but on the other hand, I had pizza. Well, I'm also in the beginning of the game, so it's only 40 seconds because I'm so close to town. If I venture out further into certain areas, then the timer gets larger and larger. What a goopy dog. And he back. And with that, I have potions now. Yeah, he's a very speedy doggo. I'm gonna put him on aggressive. I can give him a speed boost later on, so he's even faster. Holy shit. I need poison resist. I need a lot of things. I'm just a baby adventurer. Alright, yes, more healing please, thank you. More damage. And I've now got a better... club. Throw you over there. Still haven't gotten any spell scrolls, I'm sad. Baby's first RPG. God, I wish. If this was my first ever RPG, I would be happy as rain, bro. Or right as rain. Whatever. I messed that saying up. Whatever. I do that a lot. Just go with it. What is this? Interesting. Throwing glaive. 4% chance to reflect missiles at 50% weapon damage. Yes. Baby's first goop. I like that you said Diablo 2 instead of Diablo 3. I will say that. You watched Elden Ring All Children earlier today. The Millennium fight only made me slightly upset. Well, I also watched the Overloaded video by Iron Pineapple, and it upset me that he just sat there tanking all of her hits with the fingerprint shield. Diablo 3 makes me want to vomit. It's an RPG with training wheels on that you can't take off. Thank you. That's also why I feel Torchlight 2 blew up as big as it did, is because of how badly Diablo 3 tanked. That's also why I put 200 goddamn hours into this game. Oh!
Your pet is fleeing.
Alright, he's broken shield, but he's also reflecting damage, which is great. Poison ring, yes please. Oh, I already put it on. So 6 poison armor. Great. What this do? Sure, maybe, I guess. Here, sir, you can have that. Don't get me wrong, Diablo 3 has some fun stuff, but they completely gutted attributes and skill points. They sure did. Thank God I've got them here. Every class ends up the same, and the only thing that matters is gear. Paragon level. Exactly what I want in my RPG. This game has both levels and fame levels. By killing rare elites that spawn in maps, I can gain fame, which will give me more skill points I can spend. Not just, oh, you get a 0.01% extra in one of these stats that you had no choice in the matter of acquiring. What's that? I heard you liked Magic Find. Also, a little tidbit is that 2 of the mods I have were made by the developers of the game, which just adds more variety to the levels, which is nice. Oh God. Okay, meanwhile, I have 100% completion rate at Diablo 3. I will say it was really easy to get into for the reason everyone knows, but I'd rather stick a gun in my mouth than play another minute of it. They also nerfed the fuck out of all the characters compared to Diablo 2. Yes, they sure did. Let me hammer it in or smite down Ubers, but not D3 Ubers. Actually tough stuff. As soon as I got Path of Exiles, I played it for 700 hours without a single thought in my mind of Diablo 3. I can relate to that to an extent. I am just so overwhelmed whenever it comes to playing Path of Exile. But also, every time a new season comes up, like, the beginning parts of Path of Exile I dislike so much. just because I've done them so many times, remaking characters, trying to get one that works. And I don't want to be that person be like, okay, I'm just going to look up a build, because that kind of like defeats the purpose of it. So then I end up with a busted build that doesn't work like 40 hours into the game, and I'm like, well, shit. Time to re-roll! And I have to do those areas all over again. Here, the thing that I like about Torchlight 2 is that these are all the beginner areas, but they're randomized chunks. So it's not exactly the same. The enemies are the same, but the levels are different. And sure, that can be this sort of the same for Path of Exile, but it just feels too samey, no matter like however many runs I do. Oh, I got my first tome. Alright, so what does this one do? Identify that. Learned adventuring. Knowledge that improves the potency of potions, increases the rate of experience and fame gain, and reduces resurrection penalties. Only one rank of adventuring may be equipped at a time. Alright, so I have a passive. So I get 1% increased experience gain, fame gain, and 8% potion effectiveness. PoE seems complicated, but it's pretty simple, just scary at first look. Yeah. Like, what I always seem to default to is doing, like, a minion build. Because that's, like, the most straightforward, I feel. And also, I've always enjoyed being, like, the Necromancer, having a billion things on screen, just decimating everything for me. I just have to walk around, and everything kills stuff in front of me. It's great. Being slowed is great.
Not enough mana.
You haven't lived until you've tried Flicker Strike? I have no idea what that is.
Not enough mana.
I've tried like Cyclone builds and stuff like that, which is like just playing as Garen from League of Legends, and that was amusing, but like I said, I get too daunted by the fact that either my drops have been shit all game and my elemental resistances are crap and I just get one shot if something looks at me, or I just have a broken as shit build. I just want my Shout Barbarian from Diablo 2 and 3. Let me become Omega Thick and spin on everything. It's so stupid fun. Flicker Strike is just a skill where you teleport to enemies. Interesting. So let me guess, you just teleport around casting AoEs like crazy? I've also seen some like crazy things with like Winter Orb and stuff like that. I think that's what it was, is Winter Orb. You hold down the button and clear the map in 10 seconds, but it's terrible to look at. Big numbers go burr, things go dead. Ow. Oh yeah, I had items. I forgot to look at those. Kill the little mashers, please. Thank you. Alright, we done? Nope, there's more nashers. Oh god. Okay, we're clear for a second. I lose 1 strength. Do I... Okay, I still have enough. That's 10% pet damage? Nah. I'll keep my 1 strength and physical armor. Greatsword, 88 damage? Nah. Strength and physical, yep. Alright, let's load you up, pal. Yeah, I'll put that on just because it has a gem slot. This is knockback resist, or... Yeah, I'll hold on until I get a weapon with a slot so I have extra knockback on it. I might want to keep that right. Yeah. I'll wait until I get the stats for that. Level 9. I don't think I'm going to put anything in Dex. Alright. Think of Smite from Diablo 2, but you auto-target enemies and teleport to them as long as you have frenzied stacks. Switching over to the PC and just keeping an eye on the temps. Okay. I'm surprised no Core Keeper today. I was expecting the goop to flow. I kind of wanted to take a break from it like, not permanently, but like where I feel I am in the game is I just gotta set up drills and stuff and then run around seeking out the boss of the area. And as someone once said, my goopy goblin brain just wants to see big numbers and things die around me. Sure, I've got the flame staff and I could kill billions of creatures in Core Keeper, but I've been itching to play a dungeon crawler for a while and figured why not play Torchlight 2 a little bit. I removed the side panel so the tubes and moved around and played them in spot. They seem to be the most happy. Temps are still going up now at 60, 61. I mean, I wouldn't risk it, buddy. You're playing with fire, I feel. Put a couple points in vitality, more in strength. I feel like damage is what I'm severely lacking right now. Go ahead and do coup de grace. Then I'll put some more points into the healing bot. Tribes of Midgard has a very similar vibe to Torchlight 2, but it's a roguelike kind of tower defense vibe. I've actually looked at that a lot. And it seems, I could be wrong, but like, it's more so like centered around being a co-op game. I'm not sure how like well you could do in a single player scenario. Points in the goop pot. Oh my goodness.
Your pet is wounded. Your pet is badly wounded. Your pet is fleeing.
Oh boy.
Your pet has
Okay, alright.
Not enough mana.
Get my stacks. Smack the ground a couple times, run away. Smack these guys a little bit, get my stacks. Perfect. Don't get one shot. Smack the archer. Alright. I should be able to get this guy now. He has no friends! Ha 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 ha! Perfect.
you have gained in fame. Quest complete.
Alright, the big guy died too. That's good. You solo it all the time? Oh yeah? Okay. Solo is a bit easier, I reckon. It's not bad for the PC to be at this temp already at 65. Is it CPU or GPU heating up? Could be just an apply thermal pacer or pump. That's the idea I have at the moment. I know NZXT makes some very nice and reliable water pumps if you end up needing a new one or just pick up a Noctua air cooler. Thermal paste was changed yesterday and checked it again today since I was thinking that was a problem. Troubleshooting PC problems is always fantastic. Alright, what did I get? Alright, you can have that. That's better than this one. There you go. There you go. There you go. You can have that too. Kind of debating like if I want like a dedicated ranged weapon because the shotgun is still close ranged. Yeah, maybe. It's still dex either way, so yeah, I'll stick to the crossbow. That way I can sit back and just pop some heads, I guess. Alright, send you back to town. 50 seconds. More points into healing bot. He's gonna save my ass a bunch. Had a friend about the
My thanks.
wait. Okay.
My thanks.
That's a lot more damage, but ew, dexterity. I don't think I have any tags that would give. Yeah, I'll get that for my pet. Here you go, buddy. You now have more damage, and you also apply a armor debuff. Part of the similar issues, you swapped water coolers and it fixed the issue. Yeah, I'm taking it into the shop in a few hours, hoping the warranty should cover it. If you've got a micro center in your city, you won't get cheap prices. You won't get cheaper prices. Goopbot. Goop. Yes, ew, Dex. Wait. Alright, that clears up this little part of the map. To north. I can relate. I unfortunately don't have a micro center down here. I hear such great things about them though. Since I went into that little dungeon, I've now technically out-leveled this overworld, which is nice.
I am at your service.
Get that for my pet. Okay, there you go. You get armor. What's this? No. That will be kind of decent. I don't have Microsoft on either US exclusive PC shop. Crazy cheap prices, even on GPUs. They have 3070s on sale for like $700. It's cooling down. It's all I had to do was take my desk fan on full blast and point at the PC. Yeah, whenever it can actually distribute heat, there isn't an issue, and it doesn't overheat. Who would have thought? Well, you at least have a temporary fix. So you're able to actually use your computer. I don't know if you're able to play games that way, but... you have a temporary solution at least. Alright, I'm not too worried about ice resistance. I did pick up another one of these. If I give this to him, does this also stack with me? I think so. We'll find out. At least the potion effectiveness should apply to him, at the very least. Oh fuck no, games are not something that will be happening. I'm currently at about the temp it normally was that when playing games. Any game would melt the CPU. Just remove the CPU to prevent it from melting. Easy gaming. Yeah, there you go. You know what you should do for, you know, better heat distribution? Just build, like, a hanging PC. Just, like, have your components hanging above your head the whole time. Who needs a case? Okay, so that leads to the other area. No, 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 no. Alright, off we go. Thanks for reminding me of the kid that filed down the CPU spikes, whatever they are called, because someone told him it would give him better FPS on Fortnite. Yes, that someone has done that before. What a smooth brain. That kid ain't got no goop. Goopless people like that. Smooth brain mean goes here, yes. Holy damage. Keep me up, healing bot. Oh my god, there's more hero units. Oh goodness! He exploded into another hero unit. Lovely. Oh wait, my healing bot wasn't even out for this. Sad. Alright, so I need level 10 before I can upgrade him further. What's my default at? 25 for vitality, that's fine. Ember Hammer. Deliver a powerful sidelong swipe which channels Ember energy into a wide 270-degree arc, destroying shields. Ember Hammer does not gain charge. Seismic Slam, you mechanically assisted stuns and burns all enemies in a 4-meter radius around you. Overload. Overload uses all available charges to increase its damage by 50% per charge. Huh. Aegis of Fate. Aha, yes. That's what I had before. Alright, I'm gonna try Overload and see how that is. Alright, get my stacks. 1. Okay, that's 2. 4. Run into the center and don't die. That's neat. I think I'll respec into that. I think that would be, yeah, because that's a full AoE around me. It's not as big of a projectile, but hey. Then again, I don't think it deals as much damage. Yeah, that is a lot better clear, so I'll probably get that point back and put it somewhere else. I have some PC torture. Okay. So no more scrolls. Gives me more mana, sure. More health, nah. Pass on the shield. Reflected damage or physical armor. I think I've got a rune masterpiece. Yep, okay. So I now get 3% additional attack speed. It ain't much, but it's something. Oh my god. As soon as my pet walked away, everything came down the stairs at me. I'm gonna have to send him for more mono potions. Do you think the video would fix the problem? I think it would do wonders, Val. Alright, town portal.
Did you need something?
No, I'll keep my skill points where they're at. No, not the teleporter bot. Where was the other guy?
Did you need something?
Okay. I'll leave the force field for now because I don't have enough to really spec into that. Do I want to go... I mean, that consumes it. That's really what I need right now. Deploy a trio of drones that charge the nearest foe and explode in a 3-meter radius. Upgraded mines to more damage within the radius and stun. I guess I'm gonna stick with Flame Hammer for now. Get these. Coup de grace is great. Supercharge is great. And then I guess I'll go with the Aegis. A 2% chance to cast the Aegis when you get hit. Which is the same as the force field. So there's a 2% chance if I take any damage at all, I'll get an automatic force field. So I don't have to spend mana to cast it. That's better for me right now. Blacksmith, sell all.
Welcome,
General
friend.
goods. I'll buy the baby stuff for now. Also, yes, there is fishing in the game. I got a bonefish. So now my dog is a skeleton torso for 5 minutes. Oh, I chose the wrong one. Damn it. You never have to worry about temps again. Oh, how accurate. Poor doggo. Bro, I just seen a dump truck called the Caterpillar 797. It's the Godzilla of dump trucks. Weird that it's got the name Caterpillar. But I. Does dump truck mean something else in this context? Asking the important questions, of course. Haste 1. Got another spell. Okay. I'm gonna give this my pet. Caster's movement speed is increased by 8% and attack speed by 2% for 12 seconds. So now, he's got a spell he's gonna cast with his own mana pool. He moves faster and deals more damage now. It has 3,400 horsepower and can haul 400 tons, but costs a low price of $3.4 million. One of its wheels are almost as big as my house. I always ask the important questions. They're like 4 meters tall, bro. It's gigantic. Imagine just how much one of those tires would cost to replace. Like, sure, the dump truck itself is 3.4 million, but how much is a tire replacement? One single tire replacement. That's the important question. Not how much gas that thing must clearly run on. Or fuel, rather. Just like if you buy an air purifier, you're not buying the air purifier, you're buying the filters. Probably like 300,000, just a purely random guess. You're probably pretty damn close. Jesus. All that block damage. Alright, my doggo is back. There he is. He is no longer a corpse without legs. Alright, I killed a phase beast, so now I have a portal to go to some other realm, which is nice. Alright, what is this? Phase Beast Challenge. Alright, and since he is no longer transmogrified, I have to do it again. So now, he is a War Beast for 5 minutes. Got a bunch of nerds. Hello, Sadie. How are you doing? Just so much solid rudder. 42,500. I was so far off. Only 42, so you're telling me there's a chance. If I remember right, a set of Bugatti wheels would set you back a cool 40k. Doggo's back. Best game. 10 out of 10. Bro, just slap some Michelin stars on the Bugatti. Nobody will notice. Welcome to the group gang. Takes one to know one. Hey, O90, you feeling goopy? God damn it. More goopy than yesterday. Vanquish your foes with haste. Oh yeah. I need a healing bot. Alright, so that's one done. I got a bit of coin and a bludgeon. Next challenge. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Second one done. I get another chest. Flame ember, cloth, bunch of gold. Fire damage or fire armor. Got 11, so it's not too bad. I'll hold on to that. Throw that on. Alright, Mr. Warbeast, you can have this, this, and this, and this. Cool. Alright. Glad today is looking better. 11 hours in hospital. Hopped up on Advil today. Oh no. Our streamer friend is getting all the goop. His dog even had goop. He is about to be the goopiest boy. Oh my god. It's nice watching my health just disappear. I am almost out of healing potions. And mana potions. I say almost for healing. I've got 12, but still. Oh boy. I don't think I'm gonna get this one in time. Yeah, it keeps going back down. I could try and group them all up together and see if that will spark it, but I doubt it. Almost there. Please don't die.
I don't have enough mana.
It's falling again.
Not enough mana.
I just need one strike. And dead.
You have died.
Alright, puppy. I need potions.
Your pet has departed.
We're all goopers at heart. Don't get dead, Soka. It's bad for you. This gooper is going to bed, though. I've got work tomorrow. Not the most goopy situation. Good night, all. Alright, thanks for stopping in, Sadie. Have a good one. Goop you later. Not enough goop for that one. Yeah, you goddamn right. Oh, great. I sent my pet away for mana potions, but I've only got one healing potion. That'll be just fine. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need healing. I just don't have to take any damage. That'll be easy enough. Alright, 10 seconds, starting now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your pet is back from town.
Alright, Mr. Pet. You are now a mole beast. Oh boy. I've leveled up from this. It'd be great if they dropped healing potions.
My health is low.
Oh boy. Healing bot, now would be the best time.
Your pet is wounded.
Okay. I have 2,500 to my name. Now let's send the pet back to town for healing potions. This would be great.
Your pet has departed.
Minute 10. One heal in a dream. I did not dream hard enough. Alright, so damage reduction, fire and electric, chance to get a full charge. When you use charge for skills, you regain some of your health. Sure. More vitality. Because now I do be dying a lot. And 20 seconds on the pet. After the mole beast thing ends, I can turn him into a spider.
Your pet returns.
Alright, here we go. I used a potion! Stop yelling at me! Almost there, almost there, almost there. It's right there at the top, god damn it. And we're packed down to half. There we go. Jesus. Will this be worth it? I mean, it's stuff. The answer is no, it wasn't quite worth it. But I finally get to equip my blue belt, so that is something. Alright, we back. My pet just staring him down on the cliffside. Now he's back. Gunbrun. Elite Smith, Enchanted Fire Sword, plated. And Stenbrun. Enchanted Lightning Mace. Schematic trunk, thank you. Alright, my last quest is all the way out there. Alright, the mole ratfish wore off, so now you get to be a spider! And he shoots webs that slows our enemies down, so it's not just for looks. They gain new abilities. I hate shields. Oh my god. I'm okay with them being permanently stunned. Okay. I got another spell scroll. Alright, what do we get? Dervish. Caster rolls into action with rapidly accelerated attacks and cast for 10 seconds. I will give that to you as well. I'll replace it with other things soon, but leave that a secret for now. Depends on how kind RNG wants to be to me, of course. And another scroll. That one's for me, though. Alright. Animal handling. Training that increases your pet and minion's power and decreases the pet's town travel time. Only one rank of animal handling may be equipped at a time. 4% increased damage and armor, as well as 8% decreased pet travel town time. Alright, so here's a promising fishing hole. Gonna kill everything around it, because I only got 6 attempts, and I can get some legendary fish from it. Alright. I get a largemouth bass. I get a vampiric spider egg. I get critter cinch. I get a jackal bass. Sturmbjorn something. War snout. So I fished up a pair of boots. Throw those to the side. Still hold on to that. 4% chance to reflect missiles. That's another one of those that would stack. Sure. That's knockback. Resist, sure. Let's put that there. Alright, so 5 minutes on each one of these. I'll give him the Mimic. My dog will now be a Mimic for 5 minutes. Look at how adorable he is. Give him goop. He will have all the goop. Alright, this bottom part of the map is done. Now heading east. Turn on webcam. Oh god. Alright, I believe I'm safe here, so Hello. Slide on over. Cool. I know, it's horrifying, isn't it? Kidding, just kidding. Sure, sure. Looking goopy today, bro. Thanks, bro. I applied only the finest goop all over my body. I like that Val still has no idea what the fuck we're talking about because he wasn't present for that conversation. My Aegis is popping off like crazy. I love it. Skull of Ondo. Alright, physical armor and physical damage. Now it's sad I got a pair of Logitech G Pro Wireless, their flagship headset. Their audio quality was complete garble, like it genuinely made me sad because I was contemplating getting them. Just me, or is stream lagging, or anyone else? I'm buffering like mad.